Okay, well, we're back here, and this is our final framing video for the rescue house and the garage. The last two videos we did, we had it under construction. I showed you the demo, and I showed you all the walls we put up, and here's our finished product on the framing end of it. So what happened is it was under supported structurally. The previous contractor did not follow the engineer's recommendations, and they used too small of TJIs in the floor, and they spanned them too far. And the actual engineered specifications were for 16-inch web trusses, but for some reason they used 14-inch TJIs, which are like totally different things, and they were not rated to carry the weight that was being required of them, and they sagged. So there was a big sag in the floor right up in here. So we, along with the engineer, designed a solution, which was to add a series of beams that did a couple of things. One of the things it does is, you can see, it shortened the span of the TJIs from 22.5 or 23 feet to they're roughly 15 feet. They're less than half. Or I'm sorry, not less than half, but they're probably about 12 feet. We also strategically placed these beams under walls that are upstairs. So right above this beam is the second floor exterior wall that carries stucco and the roof load for the second floor. This had a particularly troublesome amount of stress on it because these little bitty TJIs were just not rated to carry it. So it created a big problem for me. I was really concerned about the stability of it. This beam is under a wall that is an interior wall, but it's a main kind of load-bearing wall that's got the roof on the second floor sitting on it. It's got a bathroom, and it carries an exterior wall partially. All of these are nailed properly. And what I mean by that is that every nail hole in every joist hanger has a nail in it, and that is the requirement. We've added extra support in some places where we found a weakness in the flooring upstairs. We added some extra support. These strand columns that we used, recommended by the engineer, are a really good column to use for this type of deal. This is a triple that we put in because it intersects and holds. This is a big load point right here where it intersects and carries the front wall, and it carries just a floor load behind me down here. But again, these trusses needed to be split up and the load on them divided between them. That's what we've done here. So now the next step is going to be to put the electrical back in place, get all this wiring back in place, and then we'll have then we'll be able to insulate. One of the things that we found when we opened this up that was very disturbing to me was that where they should have used R30, they actually used R13. So they were trying to get away with going cheap on the insulation. I seriously don't understand why you would do something like that. But we're now going to go in and we're going to reuse what we can of this and double up on what's here. And then in the rest of it, we're going to go with a R30 with new insulation. So that's my report today on the rescue house. We have the structural changes made in the garage, and now we're going to go to the next phase, which will be refinishing it. Hope you're enjoying these videos. Follow them and comment, and go to remodelrevolutionradio.com or alex@remodelrevolution.com, or however you want to do that. Check us out on Facebook.